Drive Time with Steven. Guys, the sooner we wake up to the fact that the president, whoever the president of the United States is, this isn't talking about this election, they're more of a figurehead, unfortunately. The sooner we wake up to that, the sooner we can actually do something to change it. That guy was wearing a mask. I feel sorry for him. He's killing brain cells. He's in his car. Don't get it. Here's why I'm saying that. The sooner we realize, like I read today, Bernie Sanders is telling Joe Biden that we need a the half of the American people is ready for a far left agenda. And kind of gave me pits in my stomach thinking about it, that he is most likely, they got the election. I'm still holding out, cross my fingers, but at this point, I just don't see it. I just don't see how they would allow it, President Trump, to remain, because of the turmoil and the chaos it would bring him. But if that's what they want, and they may want that, then yes, maybe that is what happens. Here's my ultimate point. I got worried about, I got a little sick in my stomach when I read that, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it's not the president who runs the country. It's the deep-seated bureaucratic establishment that runs the country. Now, maybe they do want communism. Maybe that is what they want. I mean, this whole COVID debacle has been about implementing draconian, Orwellian rule and authority over the people. And we can see it's ramping up hardcore. Moderna just came out and they beat even Pfizer for their vaccine, for their vaccine effectiveness. It's 94% for the mRNA change your DNA vaccine. Yay. They are cracking down on, obviously, the new lockdowns are coming. We've been saying it for a long time. The new lockdowns are coming. You can't have Thanksgiving. You can't do anything with your family that you normally would do because of the vid. Even though the masks and the testing and all that, there's so many articles and so much information out there debunking the efficacy of any of these, abatement strategies for the coronavirus. My point in all this video is it's the deep-seated, deep-rooted establishment that makes all the calls. And I know we talk about, the deep state. They literally make the calls for how the country runs. Our elections right now are for show, unfortunately. And voter fraud always has been, and until we wake up to the fact, always will be. Until we wake up, we can't make the changes we need to make it, of which I don't know exactly what those are, what they look like. But we can't even figure those things out until we all wake up and we all understand that America has become ran and controlled by the deep-seated bureaucracy. And I know we kind of always know that, and Trump was going to drain the swamp. The swamp didn't get drained. It didn't get drained. And I'm not going to cast blame of why or how it should have, or Trump's. That's not what I'm doing right now. I'm just telling you the facts. The facts are the facts. It didn't get drained. It got reinforced in a lot of ways. It got normalized, and nothing happened. So wake up and smell the burning coffee, because the time is now that we do rise up. Scott Atlas came out talking about the coronavirus and told states that they should rise up. Of course, peacefully, it was implied, I would imagine. But whatever. He said, rise up against your freedoms. Either Rise up or accept it, right? Or you get what you get what you get. And he's absolutely right. And it's so crazy to me how dare the left would come out and say, how dare he say this, rise up against your government, when it comes to your freedoms and your liberties. But man, Black Lives Matter, oh, that's worth rising up for. We can allow them to burn, loot and murder people. That's okay, because that's for, that backs up critical race theory, and that backs up this whole illusion and mind psyop that we want to program into people. Again, for the control aspect of it. So that kind of rioting, that kind of rising up, that's cheered from the left and the media and the politicians and the celebrities. But the leader of the coronavirus task force under Trump telling people to rise up against these authoritarian dictates. Oh, how dare he? Wake up and rise up. Yes. Rise up. I'm putting my song out this week. Look for it this week. I'm going to finish the touches on it and I'm putting it out. I hesitated on it. I'm not hesitating anymore. It's coming out. The song's called Rise Up. It's on my website. If you guys want the rough draft version, you can go on there. I think it's $1. Download it. The real version's coming quick. And finally, this whole, I say blow it all up. I say just melt the system in Washington, D.C. I have a new shirt that has Trump riding the Moab bomb. It says declassify on it. It's headed for Washington. Go pick that shirt up. Get it for somebody in Christmas that would enjoy it. It's on my website. It's the declassify everything. And then I also have a You Tread, I Bite shirt on there, and a couple other funny designs that you guys can go and check out. Okay, I am, this is Drive Time with Steven. I'm worked up, even though I'm calm, kind of ish right now. Here's where we ramp up, guys. It's ramping up daily. Figure out what's going on in your mind, make your stand, and stick to it. And if we ever had to make a stand for freedom and for liberty in our own lives, it's right now. Because if you don't, you get what you get. Till next time, it's SJG Perspective. We'll talk to you guys later without further animus. Bye.